Some of the texts are so eye-catching that Pilantita has to stop and read. 12th March. I never really like it when Anil is constantly surrounded by so many people. Anil smiled at everyone, and Anil's smile was so cute and bright that I am jealous that I want to keep her for myself alone. But how can I do that? I don't like it when Anil is only interested in Lady Engfa, her elder cousin from Chiang Mai, both about taking a walk around the palace and inviting her to have snacks at the Bua Palace. Doesn't Anil know that the Bua Palace snack is only offered to Auntie and Anil? It's not for others. I know that Anil is cute, but can Anil be cute with me only? 30th April. I tried, but in the end my tears kept flowing. I can only tell myself that Anil was not stuck to your new friend Kunon, the ambassador's daughter, and forgot about me. However, when I found out that Anil chose to go to Kunon's birthday party at Savasi Fat Mansion instead of visiting me at the palace on the weekend like she always does, I could only cry in my room. Even as I am writing this diary right now, I'm still sobbing non-stop. Will Anil know that today I have been looking for her since late afternoon till evening? But I wait until I'm tired. I could not even see Anil's shadow. I'm really angry at her. Pilantita contemplated, caressing the blurry text on the old jammed paper. If there is someone who makes you feel uncomfortable when they are closer to others than you, if there is one, that person is Anil, isn't it? Even though the lady pretended to be foolish and ignorant, as if she were a dumb lunatic, the only answer to this question was Princess Anil. Pilantita couldn't conceal the warmth of the midday sun that emanated from the tale that she believed Princess Anil valued her as dearly as her most cherished possession, particularly during the period of adolescence when Princess Anil's adorable innocence has transformed into a captivating beauty. Pilantita's heart now harbors twice as much jealousy towards her than it did during her youth. 25th December. I miss you. When will Anil come back? I'm suffering waiting. If there is someone in your mind from the first moment you wake up until the last moment before sleeping, the response to this question becomes even more evident whenever Pilantita flips through the pages of her notebook. She encounters text that either directly or indirectly alludes to Princess Anil. Surprisingly, there are instances where she simply writes the word Anil or Miss on an entire page, not mentioning her obsession with waiting for letters from some place far away, bringing Princess Anil's image to look at before going to sleep every night. No matter how she avoids it, the answer was already self evident. If there is someone you suffer even more when you see them depressed, anxious as he acted differently, feeling so happy when you are close and have a conversation. In this regard, shedding tears would serve as the most undeniable proof. Pilantita is absolutely certain that she has wept countless times due to Princess Anil's disregard, especially in recent times when Anil rejected both her meals and snacks. It's natural for her to stay in her room and weep, crying as if she had devoured her own tears, while she's delighted to grow closer and engage in conversations with one another. Even if she feigned deafness and blindness, she would still perceive the joyful sensation that wafted through the air like soap bubbles whenever she was in proximity to Princess Anil. 4th September. The night that Anil slept over in my room, Anil said she wanted to build a palace in the courtyard that could be seen from my bedroom window, but I think she didn't take it seriously. It made me really happy. I am displeased with the realization that Princess Anil discovered and became aware of everything in my bedroom that I had intended to keep hidden. But I do really love to stare at Princess Anil's innocent face as she sleeps, enough to make me think of having her sleeping over in my room more, though it makes me unable to sleep. No matter how she looks at it, the questions during Princess Anil's feverish day are not difficult to answer. The most difficult thing is to accept the truth. But Pilantita's unease about this matter seemed to be scattered in various directions, cropping up here, there, and everywhere. Pilantita flips to the very first page of the journal to reread it. 16th October. Within the Savtarat palace, aside from Auntie Pad, who is my father's younger sister, the front palace also includes a prince and princess. Though they are distant cousins, in terms of rank, they are also regarded as my extended family, like uncles and aunts. Both Prince Anantvat, who resides in the Burapa Palace, Prince Anon, who is currently studying in England, and Princess Anel, my youngest aunt, who is 1 year younger than me. She's tall, slender, has fair skin, and a glistening face. Most importantly, she has prominent dimples on both cheeks, looking very cute. I was fortunate that Aunt Pad was adopted daughter of Mom Kalai. Therefore, she was considered the adopted sister of the king. Therefore, Savtarat prince and princess respected Aunt Pad as their aunt as well. So I was able to have the advantage of becoming their cousin as well. Otherwise, it would be weirdly funny if I had to refer to naughty Princess Anel as aunt in every word. Pelantita glanced down and read the contents of that page, then sighed in confusion. She closed the journal and recalled Princess Padmika's words last year. After coming back from visiting Princess Anil in England, the king was really worried about Princess Anil's fiancé. Lady Pin froze her busy hand that was picking flowers in the silver tray to prepare the garlands for the monks immediately upon hearing her aunt's words about Princess Anil's fiancé. Why would the king be worried, auntie? He did not see any man worthy of his daughter. As for the proper rank, dignity, and equal status, they all already have a spouse or partner. Then will Princess Anil be able to be like you? Lady Pin asked with her eyes sparkling. That would be difficult, Lady Pin. For me, not getting married isn't uncommon. I served the royal lords in the palace from a young age, but Savtarit is a large royal family, wealthy and very respected. However, Princess Anil must have a partner. You also must have a partner. I have selected some. Upon hearing her aunt's words, Pilantita's heart felt a sharp ache, as though it were being clenched by an invisible force. That night she remained awake, unable to sleep at all. Since that day, her aunt's words would occasionally resurface in her thoughts when she drifted into moments of absent mindedness. Her aunt's words were akin to thousands of tiny needles that only pricked at her emotions, attempting to extract a bit of self control. Thus, sometimes Auntie's words turned into a meaningless haze as Pelantita pretended to be oblivious for a while just because she couldn't resist some of the suddenness that arose in her heart. Pelantita currently avoids dwelling on her aunt's words. She strolled over the bedroom window and stood there with crossed arms, gazing at the pine palace, which today appeared as gloomy as a grey rain cloud. This stark contrast was due to the absence of the palace's usual owner, making it seem dull and dim in Pilantita's perception. Princess Padmika returned to the Bua palace in the evening after almost a week had passed. Pilantita was waiting to welcome her aunt with a very enthusiastic look, hoping to hear news of someone she'd been pondering about. Are you standing and waiting for me at the front of the palace today? Princess Padmika said, laughing. Her Highness was dressed in a black lace dress, for she is in mourning. I am worried that you might get tired from the journey, so I came to wait for you. Seeing Princess Padmika's tired face nearby, Pilantita became really worried about her aunt. How is Princess Dararai and Kunyong? Are they able to handle their grief? Princess Dararai is much better now. Before I came back, I saw that her face looked brighter and happier, Princess Padmika said, smiling gently at her niece. As for Kunengfa, at first it seemed like she could take it easy, but when Princess Anil returned early, she looked depressed again. Princess Anil has already come back? Lady Pin's beautiful brown eyes sparked immediately. I thought Prick said that Princess Anil will stay for another week. The king has commanded Princess Anil to come back with the vice prince because he has urgent business at the ministry. I see. Pilantita smiled in relief. Her long wait has finally stopped. After contemplating every story for more than a week, Pilantita had the utmost desire to meet Princess Anil. Her gaze fell upon the soft, yellow light that emanated from the Pine Palace, which looked bright and lively as soon as the owner of the palace returned. However, tonight she was determined to meet Princess Anil. She had an important matter to talk with Princess Anil as soon as possible. That's it for this chapter, guys, and I see you soon with new chapter of Loyal Pin Volume 1. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. It really helps support the channel and keep me motivated. Thank you.